Apparently in space, no one can hear you scream. But the problem is that I'm not screaming. I'm not even laughing. Because this game is about as awful as Ash's Symphony System.
A true sequel to the film in video game form.
It's sad really, because Aliens Colonial Marines had so much potential. The Aliens brand was backing up, and it felt like we were finally going to get a decent scary Aliens game. But Gearbox, being the massive letdowns, lied in the demo. They showed aliens hiding behind cover, they showed combat with aliens.
Nice. An all-new species of alien.
And when, to be honest, the aliens never hide, they come straight at you. And most of the combat is against other humans. And instead of all these promises, they just gave us a corridor shooting, dragged down experience with laughable dialogue.
Nobody's home, pendejo! Yes, you got bored.
And cooperative play that doesn't even make the game less scary, it even makes it worse than it already is.
Shit.
Aliens Colonial Marines is shit in each and every way. And what makes it worse is the game teases you with 5-second sections that show how good the game could have been.
Where am I? Winner! Grab your torch. Get me the hell out of here. Shoot that thing!
It's strange. It's like a hooker showing the tip of a nipple, but it's covered in shit. The game is as tepid as a Diabetic's Tea Party. The guns themselves feel like water pistols, and the textures aren't PS2 worthy. One semi-redeeming quality is the fact that Easter eggs are for the fans of the film, but that just reminds you how crap the game is in comparison with the bloody films. And it's like putting Emma Stone next to Susan Boyle. If you were trying to get Susan Boyle laid, that is. You wouldn't do that. And that's the same, you wouldn't put Alien Colonial Marines next to Aliens, or next to any Alien movie at all. Even Alien Resurrection is better than this shit. If you really want to know the story of Aliens Colonial Marines, or as I call it, Aliens Colonial Has-Beens, then here it goes. You are Christopher Winter, Jarhead Dropout and spoiler of franchises. You join the other Marines on a rescue mission to infiltrate the USS Salco, thus initiating your stretched out journey to kill xenomorphs. If you get a good chance, they seem to have a suicide wish and just run right into your bullets. I mean, you could have a minigame in which you try not to shoot these creatures, and you'd fucking lose. The fact that they know the xenomorphs are there, but they still have ships and buildings with giant air vents and panel floor, is Death Star levels of retarded. You can tell which numpty jarhead will die next because he starts writing journals saying, like, feed the cat and stuff. Plus the lights flicker non-stop, so if you have epileptic soldiers, then that's going to fuck up everything. And that's about the only defense they have from the aliens. And one of the main reasons this game's so bad is because it's based on Aliens and not Alien. Alien was the scary one, made by Ridley Scott, and Aliens was made by James Cameron. And they've tried to make a scary Aliens game, which is probably one of their main and one of their first bad choices.
Winner, move!
I'm trying to compliment this game here, I'm trying to give it a fair review, but it's hard to compliment until it. Randy Pitchford, who thinks himself a god just because he had the idea to make a game after the grand franchise Aliens, buried this whole thing. There's no way there's going to be another game based on this. He's fucked up the whole thing, and as if Alien vs Predator wasn't bad enough, we've now got this little shithead. I should probably mention the multiplayer, which is in itself shit as hell. I'm not talking about co-op here, I'm talking about competitive multiplayer. It's like Left 4 Dead's mode where one person plays zombies, you have to try and stop the person from getting to the objective. But it's shitter than that. The customization for the xenomorphs is pretty good. I'll give them that. You can make your xenomorphs look badass as hell. You can give them skulls on their face, make them look almost Predator-esque, which is always a nice thing. Predator slash xenomorphs would always be a cool thing. But you know what I want? I want xenomorph chihuahuas. So all in all, Colonial Marines aims low and still misses the target, which is down to the wretched game engine, horrible characters, and corridor simulation. Not to mention the fact that it's still a movie game. If you want the experience, you want a Go Grab Natural Selection or Kill and Floor Alien mod. They're two awesome and cheaper than this experiences that will even give you a more realistic Alien experience and even more kind of close to the brand. Aliens gets a 3.5 out of 10 for me, and they should have been nuked from orbit. It's a dick slap to everybody who has worked on Aliens movies, and it's game over, man. Game over.